Here's exactly how I plan to show up for the next 30 days for the month of April and why. Well, for the next few days, up until Sunday of this week, today is Tuesday, March 31st. March 31st. And for the next about 6 days, I'm going to do as much as I can on the back end, try to show up with work, doing about 1 hour each day of focused work. I have my younger brother that just came into town yesterday, and then I also have another friend that's coming into town on Friday, or on Thursday. I apologize. On Thursday. And what I plan to do is try to put an hour in each day, and if I can do that, I'll be pretty happy because any work is better than no work, especially when I have these guys around me. It's a little bit harder to maintain a schedule while you have this vacation mentality of people coming in and hanging out, which is absolutely okay because for the last 5, 6, maybe even up to a year, the work has been in the form of various tasks, going down different rabbit holes on different niches. And right now, my steps that are sitting in front of me are as clear as they have ever been. So for now, I know that I have earned the right to enjoy this time spent with my younger brother and then eventually with my friend that comes into town on Thursday. I know that I've earned this time because like I said, for the last up to a year, I haven't made trips to go and enjoy the situation, or not situation, go enjoy the life. I've been trying to build myself, focus on reducing things. For example, by reducing, I mean focusing even more. I have paid attention to much noise in the past. I've gone down different rabbit holes that have taught me different lessons. And for now, like I said, the clear steps are left and right for me. I don't exactly know exactly what business I'll be taking on in the next year. I don't know that. I know what I need to do for now, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have a video that I would like to post. I need to edit the clips, put together. For now, I'm going to make this quick video Tuesday, March 31st. So I was in Minnesota. Now I'm back in Florida. While I was in Minnesota, I was helping my mom's business and getting all the tools that I personally need to help the business from afar. And I have exactly what I need. I spent a week in Minnesota in the last I just got back on Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday I was in Minnesota, and I'll get into more in detail what I was actually doing there. But this is my first client, and I know exactly how to provide the value, the service that I need to provide for this client. Like I said again, for the third time, I know my left step and I know my right step. I might not know the end goal. That's exactly all that I need to know for now. I know that, and I am 100% sure of myself. So for now, I wanted to update you guys. I came back from Minnesota on Sunday, and then on Monday, picked up my brother from the airport. It's been an awesome time since. We did jujitsu last night. I'll start trying to throw in some clips of me doing anything outside of the actual computer because that is pretty interesting. So that's my plan for now. My plan is to enjoy the time with my brother, catch some fish, record that, go to jujitsu, say what's up to the birds. And for now, my goals are very, very clear. Enjoy the time with my brothers while still putting in an hour each day of very focused work. And like I said, a I got a lot of things coming, especially for my first client. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of work that I have done. It is very rewarding to say that. And I'm doing it all for the price of $0. I know before in the last videos that I had this focus on reaching the $10,000 goal. Don't get me wrong, that is still my goal entirely. I'm realizing I need to stretch out my time horizon out a little bit, and I wanted to make a statement to say that for the first year of this entrepreneurial journey, it's been past a year, long past a year. Don't get me wrong. I had started landscaping business in the past. I've done the other ventures. But for this right now, I'm marking this as the start of my consulting journey, maybe we could call it, because I do now have my first client. Now, I wanted to make the statement of not charging for the first year. That might be crazy. And if you're telling me I'm crazy, I absolutely agree with you. And I want to add to that by saying it is the only year in my entire career that I could ever dedicate free of charge service. After this year, I will have had unbelievable proof of my work. That is in the form of testimonials from the owners and actual work that I have done. Since I don't have any work behind me that I can prove myself for, proof of concept, it's not my service is not very powerful yet. There's not much leverage behind it. You get it. There's no meat and potatoes. So for now, I had the wild idea to provide this free service, whatever service that the businesses near me need, for 1 year, provide it absolutely free of charge. After the year, or when times become like it's undeniable, or I've made, say for example, I run paid ads. Now if I run paid ads, I'll take 10 to 15% of the revenue earned that I bring in. But as far as upfront fees, I will work completely free. Completely free. Any back-end work, completely free. Any advice, any work hours, they're completely free, under the condition that any work I bring in, I receive compensation for. There are a lot of inefficiencies within lots of small businesses, so this right here, the service that I'm providing, is extremely valuable. Let's say, for example, I was talking to a pool service man, and he's got a small business, relatively simple. Let's just say he has no website. I could build him the website, build him the review sheets that he would send out to his clients, build out the back end work. Completely free. I would build his website, make it look bomb, make it look sexy. Under the condition that, let's say we run Google ads for him in the future, any type of ads, I receive compensation for the work done. This is exactly what I plan to do. Now, this might be for the next few months. This might be up to an entire year. I know that by the end of the year, though, in 1 year from now, I will have had at least some sort of testimonial that I can market myself. So the free work will never really be free. It pays dividends just in the future. And for now, I'm willing to put my bets on that I can provide immense value. I am like a Swiss Army knife for each business. And I'm absolutely willing to work with you for free. So, with that being said, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Here is my plan. This is exactly what I intend to do. I will upload the video of Minnesota probably after my friends leave, so not for another week. And thereby the date of posting versus the date of filming might be like 2 weeks. If you boys don't fuck with that, I guess it'll show in views. Doesn't really matter. It's more like a diary for myself. So with that being said, y'all boys, the plan is still very clear. It's not picture perfect. It's not exactly how it was when we set out, and that is exactly what's supposed to happen. I feel fully confident in myself, no doubts whatsoever. I'm going to continue the work forward, left, right, left, right, left, right, and I'll leave you guys off with the current project that is right in front of me. So the current client that I have, my mom's business, she has no back-end system set up. And what does that mean? Well, let's say she hires a new employee. Well, when that new employee comes in, she trains the new employee in using the kind of documents that she has for like instructions. And then after that employee's working, let's say they've been working there for 2 weeks, and each day they might make a mistake here, might make a mistake there. They're still learning the process. That's absolutely okay. And then we get to the 60-day mark. So the new hire's been there for 2 months. Well, at this point, the owner is likely to have nailed down on the problems that they see with this employee, and the employee has a good feel out for their position. Let me just make this long story short. The long-term value of this employee will diminish if the employer does not have proper systems set up. So at the 60-day mark, there is no system set up to align the employee's goals with the employer's goals and the business goals. What does that mean? It means we want to incentivize the employee to show them we care about their goals, and we want to motivate them to reach their goals. So how do we do that? Well, we ask them at the 60-day mark, maybe even sooner, what do they like about the job? What do they not like? Here's the key point. What are their 1-year, 3-year, 5-year personal and professional goals? And then we take that information and we align it with the bigger picture of our business. What does that mean, align it? Well, to align our goals with their goals, we incentivize the employee specifically on their job and their goals. So let's say that they're an ambitious individual and they want to reach X amount of dollars, and in 5 years they want to reach X amount of dollars, say $100,000. Well, let's say they're a receptionist and they're only paid a certain sum of dollars. Well, we can incentivize the receptionist to, let's just say they get 5 Google reviews. They miss 0 calls within that month, where they follow up with every single call. And let's just say they reach those 2 goals. So 5 Google reviews, and then they also don't miss the calls. And if they miss the calls, they also follow up. It's not like I have to go to the receptionist and tell them that they've missed these calls. So let's say they follow through on both of these deliverables. Well, I can give them, let's say, 10% of their wages. So I want to find a way to better explain this by using like round numbers, but it's difficult. So let's say a salesman. I guess I was talking about a receptionist, moved to the salesman. Let's say the salesman gets 5 new leads, and then he closes 5 of those leads. And our goal, incentivizing him, was to close 5 leads that month. Then we can give him a bonus of, say, we could even say like $1,000. We give him $1,000 at the end of that month if he reaches these goals. Therefore, when he shows up to work, he's motivated because he knows exactly what he has to do. And on the back end, we supply him with the tools script, the objection, and the objection encounter, like what to do when you face an objection. We provide him with these tools for him to succeed, and it really leaves minimal room for this person in this position to not reach their personal goals. It just takes time and showing up to the job. This is exactly how I plan to rewire the back end of this business, because this is very important. If I show up to a job, I provide my service, and I only hear the things that I'm not doing right and the things that I can do better from a business, I'm likely not going to stay there for a long time. Now, let's say that I show up to work and at the 60-day mark, they actually want to have a meeting with me. It's not like they told me that we were going to have a meeting at 60 days and they didn't do it. They told me they were going to have a meeting. We had a meeting at 60 days. They asked me what do I like about the job, what I don't like, what I think could be better, what I need to get better. And then the company that I'm working for actually builds out a system for me to reach my goals. No, that right there would keep me in the game. Whereas the system before, I just won't last. There's no way. I can't hear bullshit. And that is something I myself would really appreciate. So that's one thing that I plan to implement. And I can't wait to show you guys exactly how I do this. So for now, it's all just smoke on mirrors. I'm talking about it, but I will execute. This is something that I'll have done by Monday of next week. So likely the next upload, you will have seen something, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to upload the video. There's no cuts on this video. I wanted to make it very straightforward for you boys and update you as far as where I'm at on my journey. As I say always, please leave any questions below. I will reply in my fullest possible effort. So if you boys have any questions, I do want to let you know before I go a couple things that I will plan on implementing. I plan on eventually having a newsletter and eventually creating a discussion for us. So I will be able to answer any questions, and if you guys have any ideas for me, I would love to acknowledge it, work with you, and especially if you enjoy what I'm talking about, dude, let me know what you think. So, thank you boys. I look forward to getting on the next one. I really have a long road ahead of myself of providing value until I can see any monetary gains. I am absolutely ecstatic to say that too. I am not by any means disheartened by it, or it doesn't lead me astray. I genuinely welcome it, and proof of concept is so valuable. It just warms my heart. All right, y'all boys. See you on the next one.